Hey, so in today's video, we're going to find out what should I do to get to sleep at night. Now, before we get started, I just like to look at the impact of sleep on your health. But before that, I just like to introduce myself. I'm Jackie Grant, your healthy hormone lifestyle advocate and founder of We Grant Fitness and Health. So don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and hit the notifications so that you know when I'm putting on a new video. Now, poor sleep can result in weakened immune system, inflammation, which can cause pain, high blood pressure, and we can get sick a lot quicker. Poor cognitive function affecting your memory, alertness, your mood, hormone imbalance. During sleep, our hormones are actively resetting, a process that won't happen properly if you don't get sufficient sleep. Weight gain, also linked to diet, hydration, activity, hormones, and toxicity. Aging, without quality sleep, the body is not able to keep pace with all its functions, and free radicals ruin or run riot, whichever you like. Negative mindset, starting the day feeling miserable due to lack of sleep, can set a negative tone for the day and result in negative outcomes and elevated stress levels. Headaches and other symptoms related to what I've already said, such as symptoms, are a sign the body's not getting what it needs. The body is capable of healing itself, but we have come so used to putting a plaster over the problem as a quick fix. It's important to get to the root cause of the symptoms. For most part, we can use what nature intended. Well, that doesn't paint a pretty picture, does it? On the other hand, good quality sleep can result in boosted immune system, reduced inflammation, increased memory, alertness, mood, reduced stress, slow aging, helps balance your hormones, aids weight loss, diminished symptoms, more energy, better skin, hair, and nails. Positive mindset to set you up for a great day. So it is these results we're aiming to achieve, and we need to find ways to incorporate them into our daily strategies. It will make a real big difference. So, caffeine. Caffeine can impact on your sleep. Caffeine is a stimulant. It keeps us alert because it causes a surge in cortisol and adrenaline and release from the stress um, released from the adrenal glands, and it binds the receptors on our cells, which inhibits, thus blocking the messages that tell your brain that we are tired and need rest. It acts like a drug to mask the problem that we're tired, and it stops us achieving a relaxed state and interferes with our sleep, and it can also lead to dependence. I'm sure you've heard of the phrase wired but tired. This affects elevated stress, cortisol, and adrenal in the system. Too much extreme stress over a long period of time can lead to adrenal fatigue and potentially autoimmune conditions. Cortisol is also dominant hormone when it's present, and other hormones cannot perform their roles properly, and this causes hormone imbalances and is linked to weight gain. Alcohol also interferes with your sleep. It acts as a drug to relax the body, which can often put us into a deep, unhealthy sleep. However, as soon as the alcohol wears off, when the liver has processed the alcohol, approximately 1 hour per unit of alcohol, which is about 1 glass of wine, small glass, or small beer, we may wake up suddenly and struggle to get back to sleep. Alcohol affects your liver's ability to process estrogen by up to 30% per glass of wine. In menopausal and estrogen dominant women who carry excess weight around the hips and thighs, this can be a huge impact on your weight gain. Be warned. Finally, waking up around 3 a.m. is telling you that your liver is too active. Take a look at your diet and make changes to restrict reduce your toxic load. So with that said, today is a day to eliminate caffeine and alcohol. No, it's not. You don't have to eliminate them. You just have to take them in moderation. You know, the thing is that these two affect a person's ability to get a good night's sleep. Now, it may take a few days to get through, especially heavy coffee drinkers. Caffeine withdrawals is not a pleasant thing, but I can help you with this with a natural solution. So if you're struggling, please hollow. I have been working with a lot of women who have gone through this, and in 3 to 4 days, 5 tops, you'll be feeling amazing. And you'll see the benefits of your energy levels, your sleep. So please persevere. Stay well hydrated throughout the day. Use a 24-hour plan and make sure you drink water at designated times slots every day. I will always tell my clients, work out how much water you need. 0.67 times your weight in pounds is a good indicator. But if you like, you can just half your amount of body weight you have, and that's how much ounces you should drink. Your body weight in pounds, of course. Remember to start the day with hot lemon. The benefits are huge. Avoid plastic water. Replace BPA-free bottles with used filter water wherever possible when you're on the go. Naturally, caffeine-free teas are good, and along with herbal teas and fruit teas. But avoid caffeinated teas, as the process of removing the caffeine uses chemicals which are left in the tea. Finally, forgot to say, but start taking, some kind of magnesium after your evening meal. And we can talk through the benefits of magnesium. Okay, so the next thing, guys, is your diet. So we need to add in our meal times. For good health, balanced sugars and sustained energy, it's a recommended 3 days plus small snacks at intervals between meals. But I always advocate that if you have enough protein, enough fats in your diet, especially if you're hormone imbalance, if you pack up with the protein, pack up with the fats, and green leafy vegetables at each meal, you will see a difference and you will not need those snacks. So add these meals to your 24-hour plan. As a guide, I eat breakfast between 9 and 9:30, and then lunch about 1 to 2, and then 5 to 7 eating my dinner. So my stacks are usually 11 and 3 if I have them. I mean, I generally fast now. So those times were my previous times before I was fasting, I tend to fast now a 15-hour window. And that's what I normally prescribe to my clients. So avoid eating a meal later than 7. It takes approximately 2 to 3 hours for your stomach to be fully empty and digest a meal. What you don't want is your body is still digesting when it should be at rest. I always say this, a little analogy is the cleaners come in, and if your body's digesting, it's not going to, the cleaners are going to disappear and they're not going to be able to help to repair your body. This can have an impact on your sleep. So have your evening meal early, and if you need to snack afterwards, make it a small snack and avoid all sugars at this time. All meals, especially breakfast, should be protein based. Like I said, protein. If you've not watched my video about portion size, then palm without the fingers is your protein, which will keep you fuller for longer and balance your blood sugars. When we eat starchy carbs and refined sugars such as white potatoes, pastas, cakes, and biscuits, these elevate our blood sugar far too quickly and too high. And subsequently, because of insulin, they fall too quickly and the liver has to work hard to release the sugars to stabilize levels. So insulin released by the pancreas is at play to mop up the excess sugars in your bloodstream and convert and transfer those into sugars that are not being used as fuel for storage. So they get stored in the fat cell as fat. We need to therefore keep your insulin levels over time. If we are not managing our carbohydrates and intake and our blood sugar sensibly, there's a real possibility of insulin resistance, which is a precursor to type 2 diabetes. Poor sleep is also linked with increased blood sugar levels. High sugar levels links to less fat metabolism and less sleep. So it's a good idea to avoid or significantly limit starchy carbs and refined sugars. Vegetables are carbohydrates but can be added to every meal, providing their vital fibers, vitamins, and minerals to support the body's function, along with healthy fats, which is a must for every cell and process in the body. It's also advisable to avoid processed foods or shelf stable foods. If you can't dig it, pick it, I'm afraid, kill it, then it is man made, i.e., processed. Processed foods holds no nutritional value. In order for food to have a longer shelf life, the phytonutrients have to be removed. Vital fats are removed and replaced with fats that don't oxidize. Sugars and preservatives are added to make it taste nice so that you will buy it and crave it. And they can be laden with chemicals from packaging. Eating processed foods will have an impact on your toxic load, and if your toxicity is high, your liver will be working hard to detoxify. As I mentioned earlier, if you're waking up around 3 a.m., this toxicity is likely what you'll need to address. So, to summarize that, eat regular protein-based meals with healthy vegetables and snacks throughout the day. Maximum 6 meals and take your last meal no later than 7. Add this to your 24 hours plan. Any questions, just put them in the comments, guys. I'm going to be back tomorrow with another fun-packed way of how you should be helping yourself to get a better night's sleep. So this is part one today. So Jackie, your healthy hormone lifestyle advocate, granting you better health and fitness.